Is it time to buy or sell SOFI stock? In this video, we're diving deep into SOFI. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 30th of May, 2025, our system has categorized SOFI as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 60.38% since we first suggested buying SOFI 30 days ago. This results in an average return of 2.01% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates our system anticipates significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Given the recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's next direction as it could swing either way. The stock has broken through a wide and strong upward trend in the short term, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. Any potential pullback will now find support at the ceiling of the current trend, which was breached at $19.70. A level that may present a second opportunity to capitalize on growth. According to fan theory, $22.81 will be the next possible peak level, serving as a resistance point that might not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 67.21% over the coming 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 30.12% and 54.45%. Extending our view to the longer term, the 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 62.68%. Based on our assessments, the stock's performance could fluctuate between minus 10.66% and 67.91% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $19.06 and $35.81. Our latest daily update for SOFI includes the headline, SOFI stock price up approximately 0.613% on Monday. The SOFI stock price gained approximately 0.613% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 14th of July, 2025. The price increased from $21.20 to $21.33. It has now gained for 8 consecutive days. Such a streak is quite rare for stocks, and it's reasonable to expect a decline for a day or two. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 5% with a low of $20.42 and a high of $21.44. The price has risen in 9 of the last 10 days, showing an increase of approximately 24.16% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 26 million shares, with a total of 65 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $1.4 billion. It is important to note that declining volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence, potentially signaling changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the stock was $21.86, while the lowest price was $6.01. Currently, the price is 2.42% or 53 cents below the 52-week high, and 24.52% or $6.93 below the all-time high reached on the 1st of February, 2021, when the price peaked at $28.26. SOFI Technologies has seen a significant surge in its stock price, currently trading at $21.20 per share, approaching its all-time high. This upward trajectory comes amidst strong performance indicators, with a user growth rate projected at 52% and a product expansion rate at 54%. SOFI is positioning itself as a leader in the evolving digital banking landscape, appealing to a broader audience through its alternative investment offerings and partnerships, enhancing access to private markets. In an important announcement, SOFI revealed monthly distributions on its Enhanced Yield Exchange Traded Fund, THTA, with a notable distribution rate of 12%. This is likely to bolster investor confidence, attracting income-focused investors. The current stock momentum, supported by bullish signals and chart patterns, suggests that SoFi may experience further price increases in the near term. Given the increasing demand for effective financial products and the company's robust growth trajectory, the stock looks favorable for long-term investment. As financial markets continue adapting to innovative fintech solutions, SoFi's strategic positioning, coupled with positive growth metrics, could solidify its performance and drive sustained stock price appreciation in the coming months. Analyst ratings. On Wednesday, June 11, 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned SOFI an overweight rating with an initialize action. On Tuesday, January 14, 2025, Citigroup rated SOFI as buy with a hold action. On Friday, January 3, 2025, Deutsche Bank provided a hold rating for SOFI, also with a hold action. On Thursday, December 19, 2024, Morgan Stanley rated SOFI as underweight with a hold action. On Tuesday, December 10, 2024, Jefferies assigned SOFI a buy rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned SoFi stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book value as sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as neutral. The following signals have been identified for SoFi. The SoFi stock displays buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is anticipated at $20.21 and $15.92. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, and to date, the stock has risen by 51.38%. Further increases are expected until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. It is worth noting that volume declined during the last trading day despite the increase in prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Thus, this stock should be monitored closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 20 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 17 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 21 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 57 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 54 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 30 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal from 28 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages shows a buy signal from 26 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SoFi. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $19.95 and $18.21. There is an inherent risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support level. In this case, SoFi has support just below today's level at $19.95. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $18.21 and $17.64. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, and due to a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.02 between its high and low, representing a 5% change. For the past week, the stock has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 5.7%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for SoFi, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could mean that the stock is overvalued or that investors expect high growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 29th of July, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 6 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOFI. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and use volume as a guide for when to exit. On the downside, SOFI encounters its first support level at $19.95. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SOFI from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of June, 2025, Keo Kelly executed an insider sale of 10,267 shares of common stock. On the same day, Rishal Jeremy executed an insider sale of 66,847 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, White Derek J made an insider purchase of 4,355 shares of common stock. On that same day, White Derek J also made another insider purchase of 148,404 shares of common stock. On the 17th of June, 2025, White Derek J conducted an insider sale of 64,467 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 1.252. Overall, insiders purchased 5,077,195 shares and sold 4,814,330 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $20.56, reflecting a decrease of 3.63%. This stock experiences very high daily fluctuations, resulting in significant risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 92, which considerably heightens that risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated from a pivot bottom identified 19 days ago. Is SOFI stock a good buy? SOFI exhibits several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting either to hold or accumulate shares while we await further developments. After reviewing the volatility and market movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 15th of July, we anticipate that SOFI will open lower by 267/100ths of a dollar, beginning trading at $21.06. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.